Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Jose Suarez. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. Liam Hicks getting ready to hit. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Kyle Stowers stands in here, takes ball one low. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 1-1. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two outs, base is empty. Otto Lopez will hit next. Here's your 1. Nope. Two down, nobody on. That's a ball. And the slider just misses.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that is out of play. Here comes a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Miami, Tyler Phillips. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, Nick Kurtz. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. On a line out towards center. And there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. And, Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Shea Langoliers, the next to hit, takes ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Out to short. The throw to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Batting third, designated hitter, Lawrence.
2 down, bases empty. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Oh, one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next up for the A's, Colby Thomas.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Base knock center field. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here's the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. The A's bullpen has some movement. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Second inning here, no score. Struck him out swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
One out man at first. Next to hit, Griffin Conine. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Conine throws right, bats left. 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off.
Yep,
There's a
ball went
ball.
out.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Fish looking to strike first here at the top of the second. On the ground right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, right fielder Owen Casey.
Owen Casey now at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 outs with a runner at third.
That's ball 2.
And
That's
another
ball 3.
ball. Jacob Marcy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-0 down. And ball
That's
4,
out.
2
Ball 4.
aboard.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jacob Marcy.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Going along. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Down to third baseman, number 44.
Joshua Kuroda, Brower.
That's out.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Casey on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting 6th, right fielder
Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next up for the A's, Henry Bolte. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Cortez around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Throws, skips past him.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Punts that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
One down, runner at third. Jeff McNeil stands in. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one pulled foul. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One gone, runner at first. Alika Williams up next for the A's. First offering, runner goes. That one fouled off. Ball one. Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's outside.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy in position, brings it in.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Nick.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 so far.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Ball. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Grounded out his first time up.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Foul ball there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the A's 2 and the Marlins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Leo Jimenez.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Liam Hicks.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Liam Hicks, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Kyle Stowers.
And here is Kyle Stowers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And base hit. And that extends the inning.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the
Up
big
next
part of the field.
for the
Man, there are a
Marlins,
lot of hits
shortstop
there.
Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Stowers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That clips the corner. Lopez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The 3-1. Liner snagged at first. 1 left for Miami. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom
Miami,
half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher,
William
number
Hickman.
33. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Right down to shoot. That's strike 2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Zach Brixey preparing to come on if needed. Here's the 0-2. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up
And there's one
for
down.
The A's, left fielder, Colby Thomas.
Next up for the A's, Colby Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball.
Come on, Colby. That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Oh, one.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That one 95 to finish him off. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
A's,
and now on the mound to start the fourth,
number
Elvis
37,
Alvarado.
Elvis
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's the second
Leading off
baseman,
for
Xavier
Miami, second
Edwards.
baseman,
Picked up a base hit to
Edwards.
center his first time up. Now a drag bunt, third base
Foul ball.
side, and a foul ball. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. That one in triple digits. Man at second. Out towards right center field. Cortez has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
For the Marlins, the designated hitter,
Griffin
Conant.
Conant, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and he popped it up. Should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Owen Casey.
Owen Casey digs in now. Walked his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Marlins lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
Nope. Outside.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Hey.
And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to right. Casey takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So digging in, Henry Bolte. It was a triple and an RBI in his first at bat. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings, and this one's flared. In the air to make the catch.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
McNeil in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man, that got him square in the mask. Two down, nobody on.
His His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to first. The A's go quietly. It's the A's 2 and the Marlins nothing. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Marlins looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Into center. Bolte pulls it in on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Jimenez at the plate now, and that's strike one. The Marlins down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Alvarado. And there's two down.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher
Manager out of the
Liam
dugout,
Hicks.
and he's going to make a change. Elvis Alvarado out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So a
the
new pitcher on the
Athletics,
mound for the
number
A's, Mark
38.
Leiter Jr.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Back to the top of the lineup, Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. He's grounded out a couple of times. Hicks in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Ball.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Alika Williams.
Alika Williams.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-2 stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the A's, first baseman.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 2.
Hey.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance. But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Shea Langoliers.
Ball upstairs.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That misses.
Whoa, that's
Full
down.
count now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Kyle
Leading
Stowers
off
will
for
hit
Miami,
next.
First baseman Kyle Stowers.
Come on, 3 to go.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Sterner up and throwing. Medina also throwing. That one fouled off. Oh and 2 now. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, he found himself
Up
behind
next
in the count
for the
right there, but he
Marlins,
didn't give in.
shortstop Otto
Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Back up the middle and a base hit. Stowers around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Ball one.
That one in the dirt and gets away, but no advance. That's ball 1. The Fish with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
base hit into center field. Lopez around third. He scores to tie it up.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher now,
Athletics,
number 50.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Go ahead run on base. Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. A two-run shot, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Griffin Conant. You'll want.
Nope.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Sliced hard but foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Casey in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
No. Inside.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, right field. Two away now.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Jacob.
Here's the
Marcy.
center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Fastball for a strike. Marcy wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Brixey. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Digging in, Lawrence Butler. He is singled and he is flied to left.
Lawrence Butler.
In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Up next for the A's, left fielder
Colby Thomas, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché up and loosening in the pen. King getting loose as well. This to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the A's, third baseman Joshua Kuroda.
Now the third baseman. And that's off
ball one.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Ball. That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
There you
2-0
go.
check swing, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Fought off foul. The 2-2. That's to third, Jimenez. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still down by a count of 4-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Leo Jimenez. Ground ball to the right side, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Liam Hicks. Yo, 1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Here we go, Jack.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's the second out.
For the Marlins, first baseman Kyle
Manager
Stowers.
out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Number 50 won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
They
for
hand the ball over
Athletics,
to a new arm,
number
Justin
60,
Sterner.
Justin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers.
Let's go, green and gold. Bring it home. Let's go, green and gold.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Nasty pitch right there. And the count is 0-2. Out towards right center field. Bolte gets under it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for
We're
Miami,
back in a new
number
pitcher here to
53,
start the bottom of the
Calvin
7th.
Fauché.
Calvin Fauché.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Stepping in,
Leading
Carlos
off for the
Cortez.
A's, right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 1-2. Oh, that got away from him.
That got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Next up for the A's, Henry Bolte.
Ball, that's in.
The tying run at the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Got it. Nice grab. One away.
Up next for the A's, second baseman, Jeff
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab.
Up next for the A's, shortstop, Alika Williams.
Alika Williams up next for the A's. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2. Slice to right, and foul ball. To the right side, but it kicks foul. The Marlins trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got it. That is the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. Just missed. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. And that's down and away. Just missed. And a payoff pitch. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Xavier Edwards. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Ball. Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Heriberto Hernandez.
Now the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Back to the 6th. He drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Up the middle, nice grab. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And the batter now, Griffin Conant. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the A's 2.
pitching for
Back
Miami,
now, new
number
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the
Peterson.
8th. Michael Peterson. He's been so good against lefties. So back to the top of the order. Leading off, Nick Kurtz, 1 for 3.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the A's.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Lawrence Butler. The Athletics with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, 1 out. Colby Thomas up next for the A's. And fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third. Throw sails over his head at first.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Two on, 2 outs. Left field, Hernandez on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. It's the Marlins 4 and the A's 2. We go to the 9th. Digging in, Owen Casey. Just missed. That one fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
Hey.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Back to the mound. It hit him. His throw is not in time, an infield single. And they'll go back to check on the right-hander now. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Leo Jimenez will hit next.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
One out man at first. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Liam Hicks. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. The relay throw. Catcher can't hang on. And they lead by 4.
For the Marlins, first baseman.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. He's got it.
Up next, for the Marlins, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez.
That's a ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That's ball 2.
Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 6 and the A's 2. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Henry Bolte digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's second. And it's fouled away. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
In this situation with first base open, he shouldn't give him anything to hit. There's a right-hander on deck. Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Oh, 1 down. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The A's down to their final out.
Shortstop, Alika Williams.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael Peterson done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Miami.
New pitcher on now,
number
Tyler
55.
Zuber.
Tyler
He
Zuber.
last pitched 2 days ago. So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for the A's, Alika Williams. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Man on second, 2 down. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. That one outside. Ball 3. Nick Kurtz to bat next. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Right through there. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.